Coming up, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. That's right, I said Merry Christmas. Now, you should check your calendar because it is July. We're celebrating Christmas in July. Hosted by Mamma Mia DIY, Little Treasures by Nancy, and Melissa Makes It DIY. Welcome to the Christmas state of mind. Using a box for wrapping presents that I got at Dollar Tree, I separated the lid from the bottom. Then, using an old frame that I had on hand, I stuck the top of the box down and placed the frame around. Then I had some buffalo check ribbon that I wanted to put at the bottom, so just using some Elmer's glue, I stuck that on. And here's how it looks. For my next DIY, I had some deer ornaments that were white and I decided to paint them black. So using Deco Art black paint that I got at Dollarama, I just painted all of the white part black. Now I've never seen black deer, have you? But I thought that adding the black paint made them look really sharp and high-end. Now I'm taking some buffalo check ribbon and I'm just putting that around the neck of the deer. And I gave him a little scarf. I had some holly berries that were white and I added those on. For my next DIY, I took a pool noodle and one of these signs that I had from Dollar Tree. I painted the back of the sign black and then using my scroll saw, I cut out two shapes. I'm trying to make some kind of shoe here, so I'm just adding hot glue to the back of my shapes and then gluing them together. There was a bit of trim that I had to trim off just to make sure that they look good, but here they are, my 2 feet. I took this bag that I had on hand because I needed some material to cover the feet, and I thought this bag worked out perfectly, so I just cut out the pieces that I needed and glued them on with hot glue. I did cut out the inside piece as well of the material, just so it would fit on better. And here are my 2 feet. Now I'm going to add some legs using the pool noodle. First, I cut out 2 pieces of pool noodle with my scroll saw. Then, using buffalo check Christmas wrap that I had on hand, I covered the pool noodle with the wrap. And I just used tape. Once that was done, I made some indents in the top of the pool noodle so I could stick the foot in. Then I covered it with more of the bag to make it look more like a boot. Can you guess what this is? I'm making a Christmas elf's legs. I had these little flowers from Christmas and I thought they would look really cute as little jingle bells. And I also added a little holly berry and some decorative rope to each of the shoes to make it look like laces. Now I took a Christmas tree and I put it in a little planter and I added the legs to look like an elf had fallen into the Christmas tree. So this is my decoration. Once Christmas rolls around, I'll try sticking these legs into my actual Christmas tree. And here's how it turned out. I love it. I think it's so cute. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. For my next DIY, I had this picture that I had started before and I decided to paint over it with black deco art paint. Then I had some stencils from Dollar Tree. Now, I didn't like that one, but after a few tries, I was slowly getting it. Eventually, I made this shape and I really like it. And I used some more stencils. These are lettering stencils to give myself a little slogan. And I put "Let It Snow." Now, I did use some black paint to just touch up all the letters. And I decided to add some more snow at the bottom, but I didn't like it. So I took out that and I added some buffalo check ribbon to each side of the middle snowflake. And after that, I did like it. For my next DIY, I took some empty drink lids and using hot glue, I glued them together. Then I used white paint to paint all of the tops. And then I paint the bottom. I took a mixture of flour and white paint to give the Christmas balls some texture. So I did do that painting job. Once that was dry, I glued the balls together. Using my scroll saw, I cut out a piece of cardboard and I decided to use another piece of pool noodle, cut that off, and I covered my cardboard and the pool noodle with more of that buffalo check wrapping paper, using Elmer's glue to seal everything up. Here's how it looks so far. Now I'm going to place the hat on top of my little snowman. But first, I put a hole in the brim of the hat, and I kept the hole in the top of the hat as well. And I'm just using hot glue to glue everything together. Check out my funny fail short. And I decided to paint the brim black to go with my decor. Then I took this beautiful greenery that I had from Christmas and I placed it inside. What do you think of my snowman? For my next DIY, I decided to paint a picture, and I've been getting into painting lately. If you check out my live, you can see the whole version of me painting this picture. I wanted a wintry scene with a barn because I had planned to make a window frame around the picture. So using some boards and black paint, I painted all of the boards black. I did have to cut out some more window panes using these signs that I'd gotten at Dollar Tree previously. And here's how it looks so far. I just used Gorilla Glue to put down the boards once they were painted. Just making sure everything fits good. I had measured previously exactly how long I needed each piece. And now I'm just putting in the middle parts. to make it look like you're looking out the window and you see the barn in the backyard. Now I took this Christmas wreath and I added some buffalo check ribbon, and here's how it looks. I really love how it turned out. Really gives that cozy Christmas look. Have you thought about how you will be decorating for Christmas this year? Why not get a head start on it and try decorating for Christmas in July? I really love how all of these DIYs turned out and how high-end they look. They're also unique. We can wait for the snow, but we can enjoy the Christmas spirit during the summer season. If you want to see more cool Christmas ideas in July and my husband dressed up as Santa, click on the next video.